Good evening, everyone. My name is Florin Nistor and I'm a citizen of the European Union. This is a support message for Diana Șoșoacă, who is a member of the European Parliament. This is about principles that define European legal order. As a citizen of the European Union, I find it deeply concerning when action taken within European institutions appear to challenge the constitutional values. The European project is built on clear foundation: the rule of law, fundamental rights, and the protection of political expression. Under Article 8 of Protocol number 7 of the Privileges and Immunities of the European Union, members of the European Parliament are granted protection for opinions expressed in the exercise of their duties. This is not a technical privilege, it is a structural safeguarding for democratic pluralism. It exists to ensure that political speech, especially when controversial and dissenting, remains protected from external pressure. When this principle is perceived to be weakened or selectively applied, the consequences extend far beyond a single case. It raises legitimate concern about proportionality, legal certainty, and the integrity of institutional safeguards. For those of us coming from societies that have experienced restrictions on freedom of expression in recent history, these signals are not abstract. As opposed to our so-called brothers from the European Union, in Romania we lived through communism. This is in our lifetime, so we can smell it, we can fight it, and we surely can defend against it. The strength of any democratic system lies not in its ability to enforce uniformity, but in its capacity to tolerate, protect, and even encourage dissent. If the protection of political speech becomes conditional, then the very essence of representation is put at risk. This is not a question of agreement or disagreement with any particular position. It is a question on whether the legal and constitutional guarantees that underpin the European Union are applied consistently and without exception, because the credibility of any legal order depends not on its declaration, but on its application. And once that credibility is questioned, restoring it becomes far more difficult than preserving it in the first place. So this is a clear message for all the European forums. We, the citizens of the European Union, we want freedom, not censorship, and surely not tyranny. If you censor an MEP, then you don't deserve to exist as a union. Simple as that. Please respect our freedoms and please stop any abuse against Diana Iovanovici Șoșoacă. Thank you.